go into the message today, Little Red Wagon, it occurred to me this week that we need to go over the sins of Sodom. We all know the story in Genesis about Lot, his wife, and his daughter, and their journey to the city called Sodom. The story has been translated, interpreted a million times, and it will continue to be. As we are sitting right here this morning, the Bible is going through another big translation. In the next 30 years, the Bible is going to be different than what we have now. And the Bible will continue to do that, to satisfy man. Bible scholars have studied ancient writings from the city of Sodom. And rape was on the rampage. No matter how one tries to sugarcoat it, rape is a sin, and in some civilized countries, it is a crime. The verse about the men of Sodom, after the angels come to warn Lot about it, they surrounded his dwelling and said, "Bring them out, that we may know them." In the original saying in the ancient Hebrew Bible is, "Bring them out, that we may know them." In 1840, a word was put in the Bible, abomination. Abomination is from the South Pacific, meaning taboo. Not a sin, but a taboo, something that is forbidden. Your Bible that you have right there in your hands, some of you, came to be around 500 AD, 500 years after Jesus was born. They are about 300 writings during his lifetime that was banned from the Bible. The Bible that we know come in around about 1000 to 1290 AD. It had to go through Germany. A lot of phrases, a lot of words are from Germany. They're not Bible words. Such as rapture. Rapture is not in the Bible. That is a German word, means to rise up. But please check your Bible. Rapture is not in there. Bring them out, that we may rape them, was brought to the Bible in 1940 through 1980, which that said is not in the original Hebrew Bible. It's not, yes, lots were going on in the city of Sodom. In Ezekiel 16, 48 through 50, God compares Jerusalem to Sodom, saying, "Sodom never did what your daughters are doing." He explained that the sin of Sodom was that she and her daughters were arrogant, overfed, and unconcerned. They did not help the poor and needy. They were hopeless, which means a proud look, and did hateful things to me. Sodom was one of the most religious cities of its time through the study of it. Yet not one righteous, not even one, could be found. Sodom had everything and was in need of nothing. Yet the poor and needy was starving to death. He goes on in the book of Jude, tell it. We are warned about doing things that Sodom did. He said, remember the wrath to come. Unconcerned, self-centered, self-righteous hypocrites. That people is what is happening today out in the world. There are these self-centered people. Wait, you remember when I told you about the group of people in the line? There's this one that gets out, thinking he knows more. Him and his followers will pass. Some will make it back, some won't, because the grass is always greener over the septic tank. Remember? Now, let's summarize that one more time. The sin of Sodom. Studying the Bible, one has to know the time and place. There'll be another story another time about words. In Ezekiel chapter 16, 48, 50, he tells of the sins of Sodom, which were, they were arrogant, overfed, unconcerned. They did not care for the needy and poor. They were homely and did hateful things. In Proverbs 6, 16, 19, 6 things that the Lord hates, 7 are distasteful toward him. Proud look, lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, feet that went swiftly to evil, heart that has weakened, one that stirs up conflict in a community. The very things that destroyed Sodom is going on right today. In Jude, he warns us not to do what Sodom did. He calls it the generation of the viper. A wandering star to whom is reserved the blackness and darkness forever. All these things are happening today. Let's take this with more love, less hate. Where am I now let's go on to the Little Red Wagon. You can watch a child in his red wagon. He'll pile everything in it. After a while, it gets too heavy. He cannot pull it up the hill. He'll begin throwing things off to lighten the load. Then after a while, he'll climb that hill, pulling his red wagon. God did not say we would not worry. He did not say that. But he promised he would lighten the load. Our lives are much like the child in his wagon. We pile on burdens. After a while, we get so heavy, we cannot climb the hill. Jesus did not tell us that we would not worry, but he said he would lighten the load. Pile your worries in your little red wagon, known as Jesus. And after a while, you'll climb that mountain. Amen?
Amen.